Growing crisis in Venezuela. The country's defense minister today vowed that the armed forces will be backing socialist President Nicolas Maduro, who ordered troops into the streets today. Protesters have been gathering for 2 weeks or so amid deadly violence in which at least 5 people have been killed and hundreds more injured in clashes with riot police. Just last week, the Venezuelan government banned popular opposition leader Enrique Capriles from office. The Venezuelan people have suffered quite a bit under President Maduro. Food and medical supplies are scarce, and the socialist government routinely cracks down on dissidents, calling out the country's abysmal human rights record. In February, CNN en Español was pulled from the airwaves in Venezuela after the network broadcast a report on passports being illegally sold on the black market there. Freelance journalist Stefano Pozzebon is in the Venezuelan capital of Caracas. Stefano, what is the latest on the ground where you are?
Hello, Jake. Yes, the latest on the ground is the calm before the storm. Both movements, both the Chavismo, who are currently in power, and the opposition, are looking forward to calling the people on the street next Wednesday, where both will have massive marches and protests on the case of the opposition. It's interesting to look at the vocabulary, where the opposition is calling for the mother of all march, while just a couple of hours ago, the vice president of the Socialist Party, the Chavista, have called for the mega march on Wednesday. So both movements are gathering strength to march on the streets of Caracas next Wednesday and see what will happen if the opposition manages to oust President Maduro from office.
And how big a factor is the economic and the humanitarian crisis playing into the excitement and the energy behind these protests?
It's a huge factor. It cannot be understated. These people have been suffering from the greatest economic crisis that Venezuela has gone through in its history in the last 3-4 years. Of course, the fall of oil prices has much to do with it, but it's also the massive mismanagement and the expropriation that this government has been responsible for. So the big question is, will the opposition manage to gather strength from the barrio who are just behind me? Those houses that you can see in the background, they are really poor people, and so far they've been supporting Maduro. But now it seems like the momentum is switching.
All right, Stefano Pozzebon in Caracas for us. Stefano, thank you so much. Appreciate it.